sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Alright, so the way this challenge is going to work is we cannot web swing, we cannot point launch, we cannot web zip to get around. Canon reason, let's just say Miles' web shooters aren't really working too well. Though, if we do enter combat, all of his attacks are gonna work, web shooters are gonna work, web strike, web pull, all that fancy stuff. Let's just say it's convenient, because I figured this could be pretty fun. I did a pretty similar challenge some time ago on, the very first Spider-Man game, where I couldn't use my webs to get around, and it was a lot of fun. So I made a few tweaks, and we're gonna see how this goes. Now I could, you might see a little counter on the corner of the screen, say how many times I actually do use my webs. Hopefully we can stay under 10. I'm gonna try to avoid it. It'd be really easy just to stand here for 20 minutes and pass that challenge, but that's gonna get boring. So I'm gonna go around and just do a bunch of random crimes. But it's gonna take us quite a bit of time to get around. So what do we have first? Alright, that's actually pretty close by. That's 200 meters away. Okay. And we're just going free fall. Miles will survive. Miles will live. Thank God he lived. Alright. It's on a rooftop. Okay. I could have honestly tried jumping from roof to roof, but yeah. This was the first idea I thought of. Alright, where are they? They should be nearby, right? Is this the correct rooftop? It is. Yeah. Alright. Criminals. Go. Whoa. Whoop. Whoa. Ow. I can't use my webs here. I'm just trying to use them as little as I can. Whoop. Boom. Positive thing here is Miles has, his venom abilities, which are super useful. Boom. So I don't necessarily have to use too much web moves. Nice. That actually was pretty easy. Honestly, I might try to avoid using the web shooters as well, just for the sake of it. Given that, they are web abilities. What could we actually use? We could use, let's actually try to avoid using all the gadgets, just for the sake of it. I'm making a quick alteration to the rules. No web, no gadgets as well. So, let's keep going. Where? No clue. We're going to the ground though. Hello there, civilians. Sorry about that. How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? What's up? How is everybody doing today? Actually, how has your day been? Mine's been pretty chill, pretty simple. Nothing too crazy as of yet. I hope you all have been having a fantastic day, or had a fantastic day if you're watching this at night. Hope you all are taking good care of your physical health, your mental health, doing something you enjoy, even if it's first 15 minutes. If you all enjoy playing video games, hop into a video game for 10-15 minutes just to relax, just to de-stress. Oh man, the city is so pretty. Also, we're just waiting for a crime to happen. I have no idea. Oh, there's a crime. Nice. 100 miles. I could run to that. Out of the way. But yeah. Definitely take some time to just relax. Take a little breather. Boom. Alright. Boom, 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 whoa. Boom, whoa. There we go. move in, what do you call it? In the other game, where in the second game, where if you're against a wall, you'll just like absolutely just lay into them with a flurry of kicks. So when I knocked these guys against that truck, I was half expecting Miles to just get on one of his hands and just kick that dude in the chest 18 times. It sounds weird explaining it, but like if y'all have seen the movie, it's really really cool. Also, this was really easy. That was really fast. I literally just used square real quick. Alright, nice. Everybody's safe. No worries. Hello there. There we go. Yeah, what have y'all been playing recently? I just, I kind of mentioned it, just finished, playing, that wasn't a web. Miles wanted a web. He really wanted a web there. I was trying to connect to the building. I'm not gonna count that because that was close, but that's kind of the game, just trying to run its animation. But yeah, no, I just finished playing, Marvel Spider-Man 2. I'm now playing through, funnily enough. Be careful here, I don't want him to like do a little web move when he gets to the top there. Or just start firing off a web. We're near the end of this. Where in God's name are we? We're down south, if I remember correctly. So let's head up north. Maybe we can make it to Harlem. Can I make that? I am not going to make that jump. I am not going to make it. This is not the best place to be jumping from because there's a lot of tall buildings down south in the financial district. Huh. Where's the, oh, you've got to be joking. It's in the other direction. Come on, yes. Okay. Why is it moving? What in God's name is, oh, I know what this is. Oh, this is the worst possible challenge I could have chosen to take on. But, we're gonna do it anyways. Boop. Boop. That's just me using what you call that move, the quick recovery move. Okay, let's go around, let's go around. Let's go around. Ah. There we go. Run up, run up, run up. There we go. Do that. Okay, now I'm not gonna get up to him because I can't do that. So we're gonna have to find, usually there's 3 relays. Usually when we get up to that helicopter, it'll reveal the relays, but I don't know if I could reach it without web swinging. So we're gonna have to just find the relays for ourselves. I know there's one here. Actually, I can look at the mini-map. I can see the enemies. Alright, there's definitely a group right here. Well, it's other building. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Boom. Oh, I thought it was gonna do a really big ground pound. Okay. Alright, there. I did say I'm not gonna use any gadgets. So, no gadgets. Ow. Alright, there. Alright. Wait. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Who else? Who else wants some? Bang, bang. Boom. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, my guy. What are you doing up there? Like, you'll live, you'll live. You're wearing a whole bunch of armor. You'll be fine. There we go. That's one. I think I know where one more is. I have to wait for Miles to like smack against the wall so I can run up. Oh, I think I know where all of them are now because they know where I am. Or maybe they've lost where I am. That's fine too. Where is that other group? There they are. There they are. Okay, I'm coming for you. Hi-oh. Boop. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, there's 2 shield guys here. Would be really useful. Well, actually, not really. I still have my Venom Punches, so we're fine. Venom Punch is like key for for some of these enemies, especially the what do you call it? The underground folks. Whoa. Chill, 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 chill. mash L1 and parry, but I forgot that wasn't in this game. Wow. Okay, hold up. You chill out for a second. Boom, 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 boom. Nope. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boing. That was not a boing. That wasn't even close to a boing. Let me move from this dude. Web strikes are fine, by the way. I haven't really used triangle all that much this entire video, but web strikes are, oh, I'm gonna die. Web strikes are fine. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my god. Alright. Bang. And I have thought I was supposed to do that kind of move I was just talking about against the wall. That's crazy. Alright. There we go. That's one more down. Only one more group of enemies left to find. Honestly, we've been doing pretty good on not using any moves, any webs. I don't think we've used any yet. Are you guys up here? You guys are. Triangle does work. So, triangle. Boom. I would have web shot that guy, and he would have just stuck to the ground. But no gadgets. Okay, nope, this boss has got to be dealt with now. The ones with the swords are very annoying, because you have to use that one particular move to hurt them. Boom. Nice. Oh, hello there. Boom, boom. Might as well do a fancy finisher. Was that it? Nice. Alright. Yeah. There we go. That's it. Helicopter will be okay. Nice. I know I knocked somebody off there somewhere. I don't know where they went. Anywho, let's go up north. Somewhere that's a little bit easier to jump from roof to roof. Let me not do that. Quick recovery is great for like getting distance sometimes, but not really. Can I make that? I'm not gonna make that jump. That's fine. And now we go to the next building. What is that phrase they always use? This phrase they always use. It's more of a Superman. Making leaps in a giant bound or something like that. I can't remember the exact phrase. But it's how Superman used to be described, because he never used to be able to fly. Oh, I wanted to jump. Alright, whatever. It was really just him. It was never Superman, flying. It was Superman just doing crazy, massive jumps to the extent that it looked like he was Miles. I was trying to jump, bro. Okay. Yeah, it was Superman. I don't think originally Superman could fly. I think it was just that he could jump to such a crazy extent that it looked like he could fly, and eventually they just made it so he can fly, because at that point, if he's making those kinds of jumps, bro, just fly. I think that's what it was, at least. Alright, we aren't doing the jumps I wanted to do, but that's fine. Nice. Hi, everybody. Why are you outside? Alright. I never really understood the idea of why you would be, sweeping too much outside. I get it if there's dirt or something, but there's only so much you can clean, and if it rains, it's gonna defeat the entire purpose. It's kind of different versus, sweeping inside your house. Oh, hello there. Stay away from this feast truck. No one see me. Nice. Hi, don't tell anybody. Hi. Boom. There we go. That was easy. No, not even close. Alright, no gadgets, but we can punch. Boom. Might have to use the web strike a bit more, but that's fine. Web strike is allowed. Bang. Boop. What was that, Miles? What was that? Okay, hold up. I'm trying to hit this one guy, but it wasn't happening. It just was not happening. I love that move so much. The one where, you just hop onto something and boom, fly towards the person. Alright, who else? Criminals, come. What? sound like something you would say. It's not dread. I don't think it's dread. It's gotta be. It's one of those things. It's gotta be one of them. I don't think it's a superhero per se who says that. So I don't know. Where's the last guy? Oh, hello there. Boom. Oh, everybody's here. Ah, whoop, whoop. See, this guy was about to punch me, and I instinctually just hit L1 because, like, I'm still running off of the new Spider-Man 2 mechanics of parrying, which I really love. I really like those. Like, I didn't use the parry the very first time I played the game all that much. I did, but like not that much. When hello police, y'all gotta chill. Jesus Christ. Like, I got it. You can slow down. You can see me beating people up. What good is it gonna do running me over? I know the police don't always love Spider-Man, but come on. That's a little extreme. But this guy's safe. Alright, I was hoping it would do a little emote, but whatever. Let's keep heading up north. But yeah, no, I never used the parry all that much in my first playthrough. Just high five across this man's face. Nice. Anyways, I never really used the parry all that much in my first playthrough of Spider-Man 2, but I use it way more in the second, and it's really good. It feels really nice, and it's super useful. Like, it is like a really good addition to the combat. They really made so much great additions to the combat. Those extra moves when you're against a wall, or like, the parry, like I mentioned, some other stuff in there too that I'm forgetting completely. A whole bunch of extra random moves, especially some air attack moves. There's some amazing air attack moves. Air combat was always amazing in these games, but like, they did a fantastic job just making it feel even better. Oh no, okay, I'm gonna count that. I think that was me actually hitting R2 and it just being like, we'll put one on the counter. I think we only have one though, so that's not bad. I'll count that as a W if we only have like less than 5. I had said less than 10. Less than 5 would be amazing. Hi there. Yeah. Boom. 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 Wow, I am knocking people out left, right, and center. Bang. Boop, 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 boop. I am generally trying to also avoid, using the web pull, like L1, R1. And just to keep in the general theme, the challenge really is just to avoid web swinging, and we've mostly done that, but it's fun kind of just limiting the combat a little bit. That was it. That was easy. Come on, y'all gotta put up more of a fight. Speaking of fights, the random crimes in Spider-Man 2, because I was doing a whole lot more of them. Yo, they get really crazy. Like, a lot of enemies show up, like, way more than in this game does. There's different phases. There's, like, depending on the fights, there's different phases. Like, some enemies will show up, and then a different group will just fly in and attack you. But, like, in Spider-Man 2, they kind of go crazy with it. They're like, alright, cool, you're fighting these guys, and now the hunters are here, and now, oh my god, a symbiote just showed up, and now another set of hunters just showed up for no reason. It's insane. It's really fun. It was really fun. We'll get to doing some open world videos in there very, very soon, especially now that I have Spider-Man 2 installed. Oh, come on, Miles. Oh, the people in New York do not watch where they're going, but that's probably accurate, honestly. Oh, that's a vehicle. Let's find out. Let's see if I can actually chase the vehicle without webs. If we can catch the vehicle before it even, hello? Cool, register. No, come on. Activate. Ha! Yes! Triangle. I don't count that. That's good. Boom! Smack. Nice. Thank God we didn't have to chase after the vehicle. I had to do that one time and it was insane without webs. Whoop. And boop. Yoink. came in with a goal to punch me. He saw me and he was on side with it. He was like, nice, I see him. I'm gonna punch him. You're not gonna think through. Nope. Just gonna punch him. And it worked. Boom. How did you get zapped? Bruh, get up. You wanna fight? We'll fight. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Yeah. Is that a fair fight? No. But I am small, so you know. There's gotta be a benefit somewhere. Alright, where in God's name are we? Let's go do a little bit more, a few more crimes, and I think, well, stop a few more crimes, and I think we'll call it quits. I actually don't know which is north and south. I feel like this is north. Is that north? Is that north? I'm gonna check the map. Okay, so I was right, this was north. Let's get on our rooftop. Boop. Nice. And let's see if we can make it to Harlem. Was that a web? I think that was just an animation that plays. I was about to point launch onto that thing though. That was gonna count. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, cool. I don't know how you landed there, Miles, but cool. I also feel this would be really, really, really fun in Spider-Man 2 because I might not even need the webs, especially with the what do you call it? The web wings. No, Miles. Alright, so I know this is a crime. I guess I'm heading toward it, so I'll do it, but I do want to make it down to Harlem. Parkour. Whoa, oh, see, I would have smashed X right over there. To web zip onto this building, but that's okay. We'll be fine. It is always fun when, you know, Spider-Man's webs just like turn off, or just like he just runs out of webs. That's always a fun situation. Oh, actually, I'll mention in a second after we finish this. Hold on, can I do something really fun? Everybody in the air. Yeah. Boom. Given how strong the air attack is, I can knock out so many people when they're, you know, when they're stunned with venom. And they're in the air. Oh my god, it was literally just one hit knockouts. Alright, I have enough finisher energy. Whoop. Nope. Sloop. Boom. Alright, that's fine. I was trying to finish the other guy in the air, but it did not want to happen. That's fine. Second time is the charm. Boom. Anybody else? Bang, 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 bang. I'm going to not count that one because that is technically just an air attack. Whoop. And I did kind of say most attacks are fine. Just kind of been avoiding them. That was actually pretty easy. I do love just getting in a crowd and then just like Venom jumping everybody in the air. Oh, it's a feast worker. Nice. Maybe he's a feast worker. Yeah, he's a feast worker. Nice. But yeah, no, what I was gonna say, y'all see, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen it. Everybody saw it. This is like a week late anyways, but like, y'all, the Spider-Man set photos. When I said web shooter, I remembered how he got a new web, how he has new web shooters in the movie. At least I think he does. Looking at the new web shooter designs, and they look sick. The suit, I mean, like the suit. Y'all know how much I love Spider-Man and how much I love MCU Spider-Man, and God, that suit is perfect. I mean, it's basically the suit from the end of No Way Home with a few little adjustments here and there, and it is amazing. Amazing. What am I gonna land on? Nice. I don't think there was any web shots flying out, so we're gonna go with that. Can I make that? Nope. Oh, come on. No, that did not work in the slightest. I want to make it to Harlem. I would love to make it to Harlem, but I don't think we're gonna make it to Harlem. We're in Midtown right now, and we are not making it to Harlem. Yeah. essentially parkour. Go, 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 go. Alright. I am gonna ignore that crime because I wanna see if I can make it to Harlem first. There was no web shots. There was no web shot. Good, nice. We're gonna wall run. We're gonna wall run. Not something. We're gonna go from wall to wall. Not usually how it goes in these games, but it is cool. You could do it, Miles. Why is my R2 button not working? My R2 button just was not working, so I'm gonna get back on the ground. I gotta find a good building to get up. This'll work. This is the buildings are complex, and I don't want to accidentally, use the wrong button on them. Are we near Harlem? We're not even close. Well, Harlem's across Central Park. We just gotta make it through the Central Park. Oh Lord, why did I choose to go this direction? Okay, run, Miles, run. I want to make it to the train station at Central Park, and I think we'll call it a quits there. But Jesus Christ above. This is hilariously. Oh no. Okay, that's 2. I'm counting that. This is hilariously though exactly what does tend to happen to Spidey, and it's usually in Central Park. That's where the comedic scenes come in. He'll be like running out. He'll be web swinging, and the second he gets to Central Park, he just falls flat because there's not that much stuff to web swing on. That or his web shooters just turn off. They're like, nah. What if we ran out of ammo, webbing, fluid? Yeah, that's what it is. All right. We did kind of make it out of Central Park, but I haven't fully made it out yet. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We are so close to Harlem. Y'all, we are so close to... Are y'all chasing me? Alright, I do kind of feel a little off not having done that one, but also I want to make it to Harlem. So, the guy will be fine. Pete is back, by the way. Peter is back, so, I mean, he can handle it. I know in this particular game, I think he's taking a bit of a break, which is good for him, but also, like, the city does kind of need, doesn't hurt to have another Spider-Man. I'm counting that one too. We're here. I think we're here. Where's the train track? This is literally that section. I don't know what it was called, but I know we are in Harlem. Sorry, excuse me. Hello. Alright, we made it. I don't know what the train track is, but we made it. We did make it. Jesus Christ. We made it to Harlem. Alright. Did have to ignore a few crimes, but that's okay. That's alright. They'll live. Peter is probably right behind me. Can we see the train track? The train track is somewhere. It's right there. That's not a train track, that's a bridge. That is a train track. I don't know. It's one of those two. We are in Harlem though. We are verifiably in Harlem. The train track is in there. The train track is somewhere down there. But I think this is a pretty good place to call it a quiz. That was the goal, kind of. That was one of our pseudo goals, to make it to Harlem, and we did. So I think that's a pretty good place to call it a quiz for the day. I hope you all, before we do that actually, I think I only got like 3 or 4 webs out, so that's pretty good. Hopefully I got under 10, y'all can see on the counter right there, but this was a fun challenge. I got a few more challenges planned, a few more ideas planned, and then eventually we'll hop right into Spider-Man 2, but that is going to be it for this video. I hope you all got plenty of tingles from all of the controller sounds and the whispers, and I will see you all in the next